MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Jonathan Villar, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Sixto Sanchez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 3-10.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Popped up. Alfaro is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes a cold strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
J.D. Davis the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Matt Adams now, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Striding in, Jed Lowry. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, number 16.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Cooper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mets 3. The Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And though he's been in a bit of a slump in the last few series, he's still in line to finish the season with one of the league's top batting averages.
Yeah, he's had a monumental season. You can't take that away from him, but I'm sure.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. And you can already tell he's got his sights set on a batting title with a batting average of over 400 in his last 10 games here in September.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
VR on at first, nobody out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. None out, runners at first and second. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He swings and grounds it to short. To second, there's Cano. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double play. The inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Brett Beatty. First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 3, Tomas Nido.
Stepping in, Tomas Nido, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 9.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Marcus Stroman. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 3-0.
You don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, baby. You was messing with a star. I know, no, I can show you who I really are. No pro.
Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. And though he's turned in some fantastic numbers this year, he's really hit a bump over his last 10 games. Not a great time for him to lose his touch at the plate.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
Popped him up. Cano is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
One out, nobody on. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
2-0 to count.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Lewin Diaz is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Nido is after it, and the throw is in time. Alfaro is retired. 2 down now. Ready now for the Marlins. Lewin Diaz will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Lewin Diaz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Isan Diaz in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Still down 3-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Well, as we've discussed, he's easily been one of the league's best bats, but his production has been merely good, not great, over his last 10 games, with his line over that stretch a little under 300.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
Striding in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ride. 0-1.
Now here's the pitch. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 2 down. At the plate, J.D. Davis. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Fouled off. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So one away in the inning now, and before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
No.
The 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ball 3. Garrett Cooper will be next. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. On the ground for Cano at second. He's right there, and there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Cooper playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Well, we've, of course, spotlighted the positives of his season batting totals, but putting a microscope on the last 10 games, his batting numbers have actually dropped off to around the league average over that time.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown, he's going to have to elevate his batting average just a little bit more.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Adams goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Now here's the pitch. Jed Lowry is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 here to Lowry. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Marisnick is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up to the plate, Brett Beatty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. Mets leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Corey Dickerson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. The second, there's Cano. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marisnick is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
1 strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Lewin Diaz. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Isan Diaz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Here's the 0-2. Stroman comes set. Here's the 0-2. Rounded down the third baseline. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
So striding in, Sixto Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 3-1. Now at the plate, Tomas Nido. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 3, Tomas Nido.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Ball 2 now. Nido, a native of Puerto Rico. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Marcus Stroman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two and 0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brandon Nimmo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 9. Brandon.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 2 out with the man at first. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2.
Playing 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home, and while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. In the air to straightaway center field. After it is Marisnick. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Down low.
A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Giving chase is Nimmo. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes a left fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next up for New York, J.D. Davis. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Matt Adams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high.
Now Adams connects deep to right. Going back is the right fielder, and that's a home run into the top tank. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stephen Tarpley, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Jed Lowry will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Jake Marisnick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 5.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. First and second now, 1 man out. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Brett Beatty has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Tomas Nido, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Marcus Stroman, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. Four runs here in this half inning. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The batter.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Let's get you out here.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
No.
A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
.30 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. 1-0.
A ball and a strike now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
2 balls.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Popped him up. Alfaro over to his right. And that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Mets lead this one 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Here we go, Jorge. Come on.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So digging in now, Lewin Diaz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Here's a line drive right to Lowry at shortstop. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, Isan Diaz. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First offering on its way. Stroman comes set. Here's the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offense.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Cano. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. They're down 7-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Adams. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again. 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Anderson takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
the center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Jake Marisnick. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Marisnick is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player. Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They're on top 7-1. Robert Gesellman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
Miguel Rojas is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. On the ground to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't beat 2 men.
To the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
In there, 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins 2. Brad Boxberger will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, number 5, Brett Beatty.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Racing back the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. So that's his first home run in the big leagues. And it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Up next to the net, the catcher.
In now, Tomas Nido. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Brandon Nimmo will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. One out and a runner on third. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Let's sit him down right here.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A man on third with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 9-2. Zach Littell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. One out, nobody on. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 2-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Lewin Diaz. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jesus Aguilar will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Matt Adams will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
So now to the plate, Jed Lowry, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is BR, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick.
Jake Marisnick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Runner at first here, one man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
No batter. We got him.
Counts even at 2-2 to
2
Marisnik.
balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. VR is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding forward now, Brett Beatty. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
3 rides. No balls, 1 strike.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
2 out with the
2
man at
strikes.
first. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 3.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Tomas Nido, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Pete Alonso will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Edwin Diaz enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The batter, the right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, and he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Down the first baseline, Adams has got it, and with that I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The New York Mets host road win number 40 on the year. Marcus Stroman earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.